Hello to everyone. My name is NC Lightworker and welcome to the NC Lightworker YouTube channel. I am a lightworker by trade. A lightworker is someone who has received a calling from the Most High God and has been entrusted with the duty to light the pathway for God's people. I do not have any religious affiliation, nor am I affiliated with any group or organization. This commentary is part of the Heal Thyself video series. I am also a conscious person, which means that I tend to view the world differently from most people. Therefore, this commentary will be delivered from a conscious viewpoint. As a lightworker, it is my job to present the information only. Therefore, I do not respond to any questions, comments, or emails. The purpose of this video is to plant the seed to ignite the spark within you that will be the catalyst for transformation. Thank you for tuning in, and let's get started. It took a long time for me to write this commentary. It was very important that I chose my words carefully because there are a lot of people that will be able to relate to the message that is being delivered. Everyone has an inner child that lives inside of them. So before we can truly understand the black woman, we must first and foremost acknowledge the little black girl. Everyone has a story to tell, and some people's stories are sadder than others. Oftentimes, our life story will have us believing something about ourselves that is not true. It will have you clinging on to an identity that is rooted in dysfunction. This life story may make you forget your true identity, but just because you forget doesn't mean that you never knew the truth about yourself. It's just a matter of being reminded of who you are. My sisters, this commentary is going to serve as your friendly reminder. In the video titled, How Gay Black Men Are Created, I told a story about a little boy's journey into manhood. However, I'm going to take a different approach in this commentary. Several years ago, I watched a documentary that featured a young woman coming out to her mother. Her mother's initial response was, "You are not gay." The conversation continued, and the young woman became visibly upset as her mother tried to reassure her that she was not gay. She brought up the issue of being molested by an uncle. The only response her mother could offer was that she was not gay. These two people were having a conversation that went beyond the actual words that were being used. When the young woman would say that she was gay, what her mother heard was, "I am gay because of what happened to me as a child." This is a truth that she believes herself, which explains why she mentioned the abuse during the conversation. When her mother would say, "You are not gay," what the young woman heard was, "You were not abused." Since the abuse and the young woman identifying herself as gay goes hand in hand, denying one would be like denying the other. This young woman, like a lot of black women, are claiming an identity that is rooted in dysfunction. They are proclaiming that their greatest source of pain is who they are. This is not fair to you. When the young woman's mother would say, "You are not gay," what I felt like she was trying to say was, "I am sorry about what happened to you as a child. I am sorry I failed to protect you. You are not your life's circumstances. This is something that you can and will overcome." Before the black woman can come into knowledge of her true identity, she has to heal thyself. To do this, it is required that she travels a journey that involves the discovery of self-love and understanding. This journey is not going to be easy, so much so that most people will not be able to find the strength to suit up for it. So how does one start their journey? Well, the answer to this question is very easy. The answer is to start from the very beginning. Before the black woman came into womanhood, there was a little black girl. Everyone has a reason for believing what they believe about themselves. Everyone has a story to tell. Unfortunately, some people's life stories have left them haunted by many unanswered questions. Within this journey of self-love and understanding, you basically have to become a detective of your own life. So how does a detective solve a mystery? A detective solves a mystery by answering the following: who, what, when, where, why, and how. This is how understanding is achieved. No two journeys are alike, and for some people, obtaining information from an outside source may not be possible. But guess what? That's okay. At this very moment, you already know enough to be able to solve your life's mystery, to be able to fill in the blank, so to speak. Hurt people hurt people. Dysfunction functions on a cycle. It is important to remember that you and the person that hurt you the most share the exact same life story. Hurt people hurt people. An abuser is weak and does not possess the strength to travel a journey of self-love and understanding. They are only able to transfer their pain onto others. As a conscious person, I do not speak in terms of right and wrong. I speak in terms of energy, balance, and nature. Anything that is of God will be in balance. For example, day and night, good and evil, man and woman. So let's discuss exactly what a woman is. Since the woman originated from the man, you can say that a woman is basically half man and half sugar, spice, and everything nice. Because of our genetic makeup, we possess masculine energy, and as women, we have the task of keeping our masculine and feminine energies in balance. Before there was the black woman, there was a little black girl. When we think of little girls, we tend to view them as being delicate, innocent, and defenseless. Whenever a little girl has been victimized, she automatically builds up a wall, and this wall is maintained throughout adulthood. This wall serves as a defense mechanism. I am in my late 30s, and what I have noticed is that this defense mechanism has created an imbalance of the masculine and feminine energies, especially among the younger generation of women. Some have rejected their femininity and have assumed a masculine persona as a means of protecting themselves and their inner child. This would mean that even with the hard outer shell that they project to the world, they still have an overwhelming sense of not feeling safe. The person that victimized me, the person that overpowered me, was a man. Therefore, if I look more like a man, if I act more like a man, then I will never become a victim again. You have spent eons learning to be confused. It takes but a moment to remember who you are. Black women are the goddesses that walk this earth. We are indeed Mother Nature in the flesh. Because we originated from the black man, we were created for him, to provide balance to him. In doing so, we provide balance to the entire world. Everyone has a story to tell. Depending on your life circumstances, it will constantly have you searching for something that is missing from your story. For most people, this very thing is love. Some people spend their entire lives guessing about what love truly is, guessing about how love is supposed to feel, guessing about what love is supposed to look like. God is love, and anything that is of God will be in balance. Feminine energy against feminine energy does not create balance. Therefore, nothing can grow from it. True love cannot be created from a same-sex relationship. This type of love can only be experienced between a man and a woman. A lot of people enter into marriage for the wrong reasons. Now, this applies to both gay and straight marriages. You cannot love another person until you've learned how to love yourself. You will not be able to recognize love from another person until you're able to identify it within yourself. As mentioned earlier, most people will not be able to find the strength to suit up for their journey. As it relates to gay marriage, I am in no way discounting that there aren't mutual feelings shared between the people involved in these unions. What I am saying is that the emotional attachment that they experience is not genuine love. This attachment is rooted in dysfunction because more than likely they both share the exact same life story. Because women are natural born nurturers, two women entering into a relationship is merely a way of them trying to nurture each other, to provide healing to one another. The only way that you can truly heal is to heal thyself. Before I end this commentary, I want to share a quick story with you. When I was in high school, our women's basketball team were on fire. They were the current reigning state champions and they were undefeated. My high school is in an inner city, so these were some tough chicks. Now, one day, the entire team came to school completely glammed up. I think they had to take pictures for something. We're talking about hair, makeup, the whole nine. Needless to say, the entire school went nuts. Everyone went gaga over these girls. They were absolutely gorgeous. It was amazing to be able to see them in a new light. Femininity is the essence of a woman. The feminine energy that a woman exudes is her superpower. It is the light that we shine on this earth. The beautiful thing about consciousness is that it will never force itself on you. You always have the option of going back to sleep at any time. The choice is yours. If the information in this post was able to wake up a handful of people, then my mission was accomplished. It is now your responsibility to stay awake, prepare, and continue connecting those dots. Please feel free to share this post. God bless and take care.